My brand new trailer has been so busy I haven't had time to install the toolbox on it. So I'm gonna try and get that done in the next hour before this next customer gets here to pick it up. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the toolbox that I bought. It's a Buyers Products Company, I guess, made in the USA. Great. It was about 250 bucks, about 280 shipped, whatever it was, something like that for taxes and shipping and everything. And it fits perfectly on the front of the trailer here, so I'm pretty stoked about that. It seems like it's pretty good quality. It uses the same kind of lock that my other toolboxes use as well, so that way if I do have to replace parts or whatever, I already have spare parts ready to go for this thing. So I'm gonna kind of mark it up on here. I'm gonna look at where my drill holes need to, or my holes need to be to bolt this thing down, and mark some stuff up and get it going. Now, one big consideration that I had to think of is getting the spare tire off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to clamp this thing down so it doesn't move, and I'm gonna unbolt the spare, make sure I have enough room to get this thing off of here. Otherwise, if I bolt this on, then I can't get the spare off. That kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? So anyway, so I'm gonna do that really fast and kind of see how that goes. I already hurt myself. Okay, so let's see if there's enough space here to get that thing out of there. Really, it's just getting it around the mount. Yeah, it's tight, but I mean, you can definitely get it on and off without having to worry. So, not bad. Yeah, I think we're good right there, guys. What do y'all think? That should do it. I'm gonna leave this off for now, so that way it's got more space and all while I work. Okay, so right out of the gate, I'm gonna go ahead and just mark where all these points are that the toolbox is gonna be at, just so I know that I'm lining it up the same way each time. Perfect. Okay, so the one issue I have on this side here is all of your wires, your battery brake box, or your brakes, battery box, all that stuff is on this side. So I've got a very narrow spot right in the front corner and right in the back corner where I can actually bolt this thing down, but without it like getting in the way of anything or rubbing wires or any of that kind of stuff. The other side is completely free and clear, so there's no issue there. I just have to make sure that I position this in a place where I can put these bolts in here and not have to worry about it, but I'm pretty sure I've got enough space. I should be in good shape. So I'm gonna mark, just kind of eyeball this. I'm gonna go about here, that looks good. And then I'm gonna do the same thing up here. Now this side's gonna be a different story, because again, I've got very limited space, so I'm gonna have to be really careful with this, but I think I should actually be fine based on what I'm feeling here, going about right there. That should give me plenty of grab, plenty of contact. Let's go just a little bit more that way. And then on this side, always know what you're drilling behind, guys. I think I'm actually good about here. So that should be great. Might be a pain in the ass getting the drill in these spots, but we're gonna see. Okay, so I got the holes drilled. Let's line this thing back up and let's see if I drilled in the right spots or not. All right, looking good there. Now I'm gonna just mark where I've drilled and look at it and all that stuff. So, okay, so I got everything drilled. I got the holes lining up and all that. I'm gonna wipe some things down, clean it up a little bit, get this toolbox on there, try and bolt it on, and see how everything came out. Let's do it. Now again, this is what I was contending with. Let's see if I can see this here. So you can see up underneath this hole I drilled right here, there's all kinds of wires and stuff, so I had to be really careful with that. Same goes with this wire here, or this hole here. I had to make sure I didn't hit that. There's enough space for the bolt and the nut and everything here. However, there's I just had to make sure I didn't penetrate so deep that I sliced into stuff. So that's what I have up underneath the toolbox here. That's kind of the only pain in the neck. It is gonna suck if I ever have to go replace this junction box or service the battery or something. I'm gonna have to take the toolbox off for it, but 4 bowls, it shouldn't be that bad. I could have relocated this, but I kind of like the way that everything's set up, so I'm leaving it. So anyway, here we go. Okay, it's so hot out here, my phone's in direct sunlight, oh my God, that it keeps having me cool it down. So I'm just gonna finish putting these nuts on real quick, bolt this thing down. I'm gonna put the camera inside so it can cool down a little bit. Then I'll show you guys the finished product and how I'm gonna set the toolbox up. Let's do it. Look at that. All right, now before any of y'all wonder why I put the lugs on backwards, Google it, okay? All right, and there you have it. It's pretty hot out here, but I was able to get it done. The guy will be here in just a few minutes. Yes, the do not step here sticker was something I had laying around. It's all wrinkled, messed up. I didn't take my time to put it on because it's gonna be here like 2 minutes, but it's gonna suffice. The thing's gonna come back with footprints on it anyway. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, check this thing out. We got it all set up. Let me show you. Okay, so we got plenty of space where the spare can go on and off. I've made sure of that, which is excellent. It looks nice from all the sides, and it functions beautifully. Say what? Look at that. So I'm just gonna vacuum out the inside real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some spare tire tools and some straps and things I've already bought in there. One more step. I will be getting the winch installed in this thing hopefully this week as well, weather permitting and rentals permitting. But yeah, man, what you guys think? I think that it looks terrific. I think it'll be great. Now, for those of you that already follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all those places, just search Trailer Hustle. Go to trailerhustle.com if you guys want to learn how to run this type of business. I can offer one-on-one consultations to walk you through all the steps of getting started and more. My contracts are also included with that or available for purchase by themselves, as well as maintenance logs and extra documentation you might want to use to make sure that your business runs effectively and that you stay on top of things. Join the Trailer Side Hustle Facebook group on Facebook, or in Facebook, I should say. We just hit 9,000 members. I'm so grateful for you guys. When we hit 10,000, I'm gonna do something really special for the group. So be sure to join that, answer the membership questions to make sure that you're actually allowed into it. Otherwise, I won't let you in. But yeah, I'm gonna upload a lot more footage on this kind of stuff, or a lot more in-depth stuff coming up here pretty soon. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys again for all the support and love you've shown me and the Trailer Hustle community. I am so grateful that you are a part of this with me, and I'll talk to you soon.